first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Off play action. Here's Goff. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now the former Bear, this is David Montgomery. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. The Lions at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. It kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak, and right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they're able to fall here, and now you're looking to go 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. St. Brown motioning left. They'll go with a rookie from Alabama. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's got room. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions will jump on top for the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A man who joined the Panthers from the NFC champs, it's Miles Sanders. And he's got some space here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they were in a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is why a lot of teams now are searching for those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well, because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Well, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Here we go.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Now Young. The connecting here with DJ Shark. And it's going to be another... So they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Paid for this?
On the double. Steal. Check. Steal.
They run with a third-year man, Chuba Hubbard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Now here's Young. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I'll tell you what, that's a better replay than the guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He felt better open, and that was the right decision.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Young now. And this is going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. After the interception, here's Goff. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
This 2nd and 4. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
From the gun, here's Goff. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Goff on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Lions first down, and he was able to get it by play. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Goff. This to Laporta, right side. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Now a first down throw. Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And Just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 7. Now Goff. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Derek Brown able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. Eighth play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. To throw is Goff. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jared Goff hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Patterson back out there to send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game? They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And that is incomplete here. You talk about this Lions defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. In the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Here's Young. This might be a free play. Here's a quick throw to Thielen. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Looking to throw, Young. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
On the ready. Hey, cross field. Get to drive.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second and a couple.
Right, 97.
Young will set to throw. Touchdown! Hayden Hurst from 17 yards out. And the Panthers have cut it back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw going into the hands of Williams. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
We always knew that 2022 was going to be something of a write-off year for Williams, who was recovering from a torn ACL. But he did play some snaps late and teased Lions fans with his lone catch, a 41-yard touchdown. They believe, and so does he, that the show begins this season.
He's airing it out for Williams. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Second and 10.
We're good, we're good.
Goff now to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
Working the ball. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
And the tight end goes in motion left. And off to Gibbs, headed right here. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. That was huge after being behind the chains on first down to make this second very manageable.
Man, how much pride do you have in an offense on first down to get that kind of yardage? Because it actually opens up your playbook on second down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. But no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Goff. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Jack Fox now. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They go play action. Young. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
First and 10, Young. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Let's go.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down of the yard. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he'll go down at the 28. 89 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Off the play fake, Young. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it but couldn't pull it in.
Oh, looked like he burst to the end zone. He's hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
On third down, they turn to Sanders. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
From the red zone now, Young. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello in a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal. This is up and good from Pinheiro. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Goff on first down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Close there. He caught it, just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline, it was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal, This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now Goff. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Jones now in motion left. Back to throw, Goff. And this all incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Patterson's kick is good, and that will tie things at 17 all. And maybe a nice psychological boost there just to get back to even with that field goal as we head towards half.
Coaching 101 always says at halftime, play it like it's 0-0 on the scoreboard. Well, in this case, it's level, right? Same score each side. Just start over. Now you get the second half to play.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Here we go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. Young looks to throw on 1st down. And this one into the hands of DJ Sharp. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. It's Young on 1st down. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
On play action, Young. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return, and the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and can be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Throwing on third, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big third down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. .44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. Fielded at about the 28, and he gets this up to the 30. There. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Alexander Johnson finding his way behind the line and quickly to the football. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. To throw, Young. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I like the call. The right time to develop the running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they'll accept that penalty. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down. A play fake. Now Young. Connecting here with Chark on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now Young. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Young. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen with career touchdown number 60. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Montgomery with a good game there, and he broke 800 yards for the Bears' NFL best ground game last season. Divisional rival Detroit took notice and brought him in to boost their growing offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now a 2nd and 10.
14.
They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
They've been running it well all game, and why not? The big guys up front, they're just having a ball, creating monster holes for their guys to run through.
5.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot him. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Looking to throw, Young. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Goff. Oh, and that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game. And there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
17. 2 for 1. Maverick.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That play could never get started thanks to the defensive effort of Shaq Thompson.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
They'll set up the screen to
That's
Montgomery.
good.
And he'll work inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll wind up getting and 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people
good,
out,
bro.
the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together.
Pig, bro. Dante Jackson, come
nice
on.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Trying to hold on to this freaking lead, throwing dumb picks.
Detroit has Riley Patterson out there for the field goal. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. Patterson's kick is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
Really
The 3 points certainly helps, but you feel like, Charles, at this stage of the game, when you force those turnovers, you need to start converting them into touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised myself because I thought in this situation, they were thinking end zone or bust. Now they got to rely on their defense, get the ball back again for another opportunity to get 6 points.
Gotta come out here on something different. Excuse me.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Didn't me say he joined up and my buddy.
On this third quarter of play, this is the National Football League on EA Sports. Young off the play fake.
Bro.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you
Bro,
have.
they get so much pressure.
Locked in on his target,
I can't get nothing, bro.
and that one's incomplete.
He would have picked me off right there. I would have been sick.
Leads to a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10. I was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Young's throw here on target to Hurst. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed,
no, this nigga, bro.
This is going to be intercepted.
Come on, Bryce.
And the Lions are right back in this football game. Ready to begin their drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
pass.
It's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run.
We ain't caught one pick yet. That nigga didn't call all my shit.
A little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 8.
Safety. Yes, sir. Frankie.
He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Not much.
Double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a 2-score game.
Yeah, and that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time left. Those 2 points doesn't seem like a lot, but it means everything now. Those are going to be the ones we're going to look back on. Those 2 points right there, the play of the game.
Dalton and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
I told you that. I told people that. I was like, bro, he's not bad. Oh, Miles Sanders.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown.
Miles Sanders just won this game for us, for real.
Miles Sanders, 50 yards. And the Panthers
I had to go sit Bryce for real because that was his third. But he just leaned. I thought it. I think it went at a time though.
His best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking?
Nigga.
It'll be
Bro, Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is actually annoying, bro. Like, bro. Like, cuz. Like, how are you running to the flat and then you turn around and play the slant? Like, come on. Right, I'm be so glad I'm not playing with this nigga no more, bro. I know. Wow.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped.
That inaccurate was just so dumb.
For a loss.
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying,
we need to load up.
And that's carrying forward again.
No. I hate when the safeties just start doing that.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their
They run up to the line begging they get bombed. Like, bro, stay back there.
Ball at the 24.
Play over top.
At a 2nd and 11. Now gone.
Finally.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
Forget now I can start passing.
Quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Yes, sir.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the
game's
Lions
falling
linemen
apart for my
might
nigga.
have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now.
I already know what you talking about. Yeah. What? Bro, Shaq, you right there.
That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16.
Like, bro, come on, dog. You are right there.
Now a 1st down throw. Gone.
Pretty much.
He's got this to Williams, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. To the air again.
Watch that one.
To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas.
Oh, wow. He said he doubled down.
This drive reaches the end zone.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. He'll let this go
What
deep
you
for
say?
St. Brown. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 36 yards. And the Lions get a bit closer. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. As this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Man, Pro-Am is a different beast. For real. Yeah. Yeah, like, that's what, like, the comp folks be going to go play. Like, you would really get upset watching that, bro. You'd be like, yeah, this isn't fun. And they're going to run like a crazy zone.
After the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive. There he goes left side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to
definitely have a stretch.
Here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs.
And they don't miss their shots now. Yeah, like, you might get lucky with the other folks.
Keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Panthers look like
bruh, stop. Y'all always come in here capping on Miles Sanders.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 15 now.
They swear, bro, come on, Miles Sanders. He ran for 1,200.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
That's hard. Alright, fellas, can we not give up a touchdown? It'd be like whenever you play them fast dudes, bro. I can't press. I take that completely out the game plan. I'm not doing that.
The Detroit offense ready to begin.
Yeah, I can't press you, bro.
That last drive
Where?
so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown.
Oh no, yeah.
People were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively.
I mean, and then like, but like, you got guys that can get home though. See, the Eagles, he can press.
Gotta try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
Looking for Jones and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Where that would be like, yo, I have to go score 60. Simple.
Following the interception, Young. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Ian Thomas, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
I think they want to start getting back into this game.
Yeah, that's definitely how folks be playing you nowadays.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And only able to get 2 here.
Right? They said, all right, I just lost by 3 scores, but Jamar Chase ain't have his night, so hey. And sometimes, bro, like, that's just how it's going to be for real. Until somebody be like, bro, T ain't going to keep doing this. And then that's when they get smoked again.
On third down, they go Montgomery. And tough going there.
What's up, man?
Only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down.
But this was just simply excellent defense.
Wow. That's what you came in here to say?
going on when they decided to run the
Yo, Miles Sanders goes for 222, and y'all say that this ain't him.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Not with.
Taken in at the 22. A hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
I don't know why, but it's always agonizing.
Right, bro. I've been fighting so much, bro. This game, bro. This game is just.
All eyes there. He's got a chance to make a punt return, and instead he ends up putting it on the carpet.
Puts it on the carpet. The little rubber pellets shoot up. Never a good sign for a returner on this field turf surface.
No, not at all. And a bunch of them go up when they're all trying to get to the football.
He's caught. He's caught today.
Second and 9. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery.
You are not that. You are not that. You are not that. You are not that. Okay.
We're looking for that run doesn't do much at all.
Yeah, but you are not that.
And you know, this is the time of game where these drives really start to matter. They got to make some moves.
Yeah, I don't understand. So what you saying is that you top 10 type? Oh.
Get this to the 24
Okay,
on
cool.
third down.
Don't say you feel me.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27.
Yeah, as soon as this game up.
It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. It's gonna be a OD matchmaking.
Now back with the Lions. Here's Riley Patterson on for the field goal. This from 44 yards away. Patterson's kick is good. So the big return had him fired up.
Cause he's tanking, bro. He don't care.
Excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
He had 270 back, 195 passing. That's sick. That's sick. Yeah.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. And they take a knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this
you can't really.
So not only did they get the win, but
boy, their 3 of them things, bro.
In this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly.
Nah, he really spazzed. He really spazzed though. He said a bozo on it. What's up? My nigga stove.